Now you're facing this Haydos. Obviously, look at those projected 209, 5 runs and over. But if you're facing the off spin here, what are your options apart from the sweep? Because I think sweep would be your main option.
Well, I haven't got an option. You've just taken it away from me. Typical bowler, Corky. Look, in to out, always a good option with the off spinner. If that's your shot, there's a big gap over extra cover, so that's an option. I think we haven't seen any batsman in particular look to come down as well, look to cover the angle and use the feet. See, that was flighted enough to be able to use your feet, and as soon as you do that, of course, that creates the doubt in a spinner's mind, coupled with then a sweep shot, and that's pretty much all you need in these conditions. If you sit back and wait like that, it's a good shot. He's waiting, that's boundary, and a good one. First after 8 overs.
That is what is exactly you told earlier. You put pressure coming forward, stepping out of your crease. All of a sudden, the bowler has to make the change. He bowls short, go on the back foot, hit the gap, and there's enough and more runs. There's value for runs, value for money for your shots on a ground like this.
There's that use of the feet you run about, and all of a sudden now, that pressure's back on the bowler. First boundary in 52 balls, and then comes down.
Yeah, that's not good enough. You can't afford to go 50 balls without a boundary in one-day cricket. When the expectations and your markers and every stat that we saw ahead of this game, past scores are in that 170, 180 range. 140 for 5.
टपाल दानेदार का बड़ा दाना, वे बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तो चलती रहे तुम्हें एक और कप चाय।
Evening is closing in Pallekele. Beautiful scenery around this part in Sri Lanka. Beautiful. Hopefully get out and see a little bit more tomorrow before that big epic game in 2 days' time. Pakistan versus India. I cannot wait for that game. Wow. Jinta with his 7th over. Again, the aggression starts. I like it. Let's have a look at the story so far in the match. Lanka spinners dominate the day with tight spells. Shanna, the pick of the bowlers. I think that's part and parcel, but I'm sure that Patirana will have a say in that as well. He's got 2 big wickets, and Shanto leads Bangladesh's innings with an unbeaten 76 so far. So there are your top stories. Patirana with 2 for 22 in his spell.
Yeah, lots of boxes ticked here. This is Shanto. It's been good, hasn't he? Been a real find for Bangladesh cricket. And he's been the one that's contributed the most here today. Needs probably now to elevate his strike rates, only just to tick so below. The right thing has been done here. Yes, he's fallen. He sawed the young fella. It's something disastrous. It's something that Bangladesh will not want to see at this stage.
It's definitely Shanto has gone, because Mahedi Hassan doesn't move out of his crease. I'm sure it'll have to be checked, but surely Mahedi Hassan, you know that Shanto is your man in. You have to just step out of your crease. Do the less selfish thing. Shanto is the man in.
Yeah, if you're on the right money there, Dominic Cork, I tell you what, that is a real tactical error. Shanto cannot be run out at this stage. No, he's okay. He's managed to cross. So the right thing has been done here. Yes, he's fallen and he sawed the young fella. And that's going to be the right decision. As you can see there, he's crossed over. Probably had a little word in his ear as well. Come on, buddy. I need to be here. I know that you're going to be disappointed, but I'm the one that needs to be here and take this innings home for my country. So you've done the right thing, young fella.
Whether he did it intentionally, I'm not sure. Mahedi Hassan obviously is out of his crease when they crossed, but obviously it's when the stumps are taken, because Ranjitha held the ball for such a long time. Surely it's the first that's in the crease, and it is Shanto. So Shanto was walking off, taking his helmet off, and you can see that Shanto is in the crease first. So don't think Mahedi Hassan wanted to just let him go past. I think intentionally he just stayed there, but Richard Lingworth is the third umpire, and it is Mahedi Hassan.
टपाल दानेदार का बड़ा दाना दे बेहतरीन रंग, खुशबू और जायका, तो चलती रहे
कोका कोला के साथ जीते हर हफ्ते 1800 सीसी कार। कैप के अंदर कोड ढूंढे, मिस्ड कॉल दें, कॉल बैक आने पर कोड एंटर करें।
.41 for six then. Shaq Mahedi Hassan then, who's in at number 8. And eventually we got to the right decision in this run out.
It would have been crucial if Shanto went at this stage. Good fielding. This is what creates. These are runouts that are created by the fielding team by not giving force to the opposition, bowling tight lines and lengths. This is what you achieve by fielding tight, having closing fielders, closing down on singles. Shanto at the moment going through a bit of a period where he's getting cramps, I think. Considering what we saw yesterday at Multan, this is very pleasant weather, by the way.
76 from 110 then so far for Shanto. You can see how much he's keeping this innings together. Have a look at all the wickets. Good bowling early on. Just feeling for it. And just got a leading edge. And then we saw Shakib Al Hassan go. Paterana with a good delivery. This was a good review given not out, and the captain decided that no, he wanted to go for it. Then pace again, lovely side-on view there. Good catch down at third, simple catch. And then we've just seen the run out. Bowler forgot to actually take the stumps and had to be told. Eventually it was the end of Mahedi Hassan. Nice shot, really good shot from Shanto. Picks up on pace really quickly.
Can you see why that was an important decision that the two batsmen in the previous partnership had made to keep Shanto in, because he has been the man in form, but also the man that's guiding their way to some sort of comeback in this match, Bangladesh. short. You could see that reaction from the bowler as well, trying to convince Shanto out of his crease. Come back up this end, please.
He was saying, I want you out, yeah, we want you out, not the other one. But wasn't to be. This is good experience for Kasman, bowling at the end of the innings. He's being given all the responsibilities in this lineup without having Jamira and Lahir Kumara in the lineup.
Well, good piece of fielding. And that stops Shanto keeping the strike. So 5 runs and that run out in that over. 37 overs gone, 145 for 6.
फूड पैंडा होम शेफ पे मिले घर का बना खाना खास घर से। फूड पैंडा होम शेफ।
Food Panda, Food Panda.
So 145 for 6. And the Sri Lankan crowd that are in are enjoying their team at the moment. Current rate only gets them to 196. And at this stage, 6 down, I'm sure they'll probably take 200 from here. Get a score, try and bowl well. Little outside edge.
Now it's Operation Get Shanto back on strike here for whomever he bats with, because ideally he can make an unbelievable 100 here. He's got plenty of time. Could get actually 150. He gets his strike up rate around that sort of 100 mark. Tell you what, could be something very special we're about to witness. Wicket, I think, has got a little bit better, sliding on under the lights. I think the key is, coming back to the question that you asked before, never ever give up. Never give your bat up or your wicket away. And that little conversation that we saw in the previous partnership shows that. He knows that he has to be the man today.
I like what I see here in getting Dhananjay to bowl these overs. Shanaka understanding that the importance of getting Shanto out at this stage. He's asking Shanto, the left-hander, to take on the off-spinner if he wants to. So it's good thinking on the part of the captain.
You say about it, trying to get Shanto on strike. I'm thinking as a bowler, keep Shanto off strike. Put pressure now on Mehdi Hassan here, right now. And even in the last ball, allow him to have strike now. Allow the single. Yeah, that's okay. Good over again for Sri Lanka, just 3 runs from it. 38 done, 148 for 6.